बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम रब्बि इश्रह ली सदरी व यस्सिर ली अमरी वहलुल उक़दतम मिन लिसानी यफ़क़हू क़ौली। Assalamu alaikum. Today we are going to talk about the second important topic of parts of speech, that is pronoun. Pronoun is defined as a word that replaces a noun in a sentence. It takes place of a noun. Pronoun वो word है जो कि noun की जगह लेता है. Noun कोई person, कोई नेम, किसी नेम की जगह पर हम जो दूसरा वर्ड यूज़ करते हैं उसे हम प्रोनाउन कहते हैं. फॉर एग्ज़ाम्पल ही, शी, इट, आई, वी, यू, दे, ये सारे हमारे पास प्रोनाउंस हैं. देयर आर डिफरेंट टाइप्स ऑफ प्रोनाउंस. फॉर एग्ज़ाम्पल पर्सनल प्रोनाउन, पोजेसिव प्रोनाउन, इंडेफिनिट प्रोनाउन, रिलेटिव प्रोनाउन, रिफ्लेक्सिव प्रोनाउन, डेमोन्स्ट्रेटिव प्रोनाउन, interrogative pronoun and distributive pronoun. First of all, we will talk about personal pronoun. What are personal pronoun? Personal pronoun refers to person's name. We use personal pronoun as a substitute for a person's name. जब हम किसी शख्स के बारे में बात कर रहे हों तो अब शख्स कितने टाइप के हैं? There are three kinds of persons based on point of view. First person, that represents the person speaking. Second person represents the person who is listening. And third person represents person other than first and second person. For example, there are two people, they are talking to one another. दो लोग आपस में बात कर रहे हैं. अली और असद बात कर रहे हैं और वो कहते हैं कि मोहम्मद बहुत ज़हीन स्टूडेंट है. अब अली और असद को बताता है कि मोहम्मद बहुत ज़हीन स्टूडेंट है. अली और असद दोनों एक दूसरे से बात करें, एक बात कर रहा है, दूसरा सुन रहा है, जबकि मोहम्मद थर्ड पर्सन है जो सुन नहीं रहा, जिसके बारे में बात की जा रही है. सो वी हैव थ्री पर्सन, फर्स्ट, सेकेंड एंड थर्ड पर्सन. फॉर एग्ज़ाम्पल आई एम अ गर्ल, यू आर स्ट्रॉन्ग, ही इज़ रिच. There are two kinds of personal pronouns based on form. Singular, when only single person or thing is talked about, and plural, when more than one person or things are talked about. Then there are further types of personal pronoun. Three main types: subjective pronoun, objective pronoun, and possessive pronoun. Subjective pronoun क्या होते हैं? It replaces the subject in a sentence. Common subjective pronouns are I, we, you, he, she, it, and they. For example, he comes to my house. I play cricket. You work hard. Then we have objective pronouns. Objective pronouns replace the object in a sentence. Common objective pronouns are me, us, you, him, her, it, and them. For example, this is my book. That book is his. So my and his here are acting as object. We call them objective pronouns. Then we have possessive pronouns. Possessive pronouns क्या होते हैं? ये किसी चीज़ की possession या मलकियत को show करते हैं. These are the pronouns that show ownership and possession in a sentence. For example, mine, yours, his, hers, ours, yours, theirs. Now we see that in these possessive pronouns there should not be used apostrophe s. There's no need of apostrophe. Students should guard against the common mistake of writing the possessive with an apostrophe. Now we see the personal pronoun. We are going to divide it into first person singular, then first person plural. It is in nominative, possessive, and accusative case. So we have first person singular, I. Its possessive is my and mine, and its accusative is me. Then we have first person plural, we, and its possessive is ours, and its accusative is us. Then we have third person you and yours and you. Then third person singular masculine, he, his, him. Then third person singular feminine, she, her, hers, hers. Then third person neuter, it, its, it. And then third person plural, they, theirs, them. So we have these different kinds of personal pronouns. Next is indefinite pronoun. It refers to something that is not definite in a sentence. They do not refer to particular thing or person. We use them when an object does not need to be specifically identified. For example, someone, somebody, something, no one, nobody, nothing, neither, anyone, each, etc. Now we have examples. One hardly knows what to do. One must not praise oneself. Many of them were gone. Do good to others. Somebody has stolen my watch. So in these sentences, somebody, many, one, others, these are indefinite pronouns. Next we have relative pronouns. A relative pronoun is used for nouns which are mentioned previously. It can be used to join two sentences. The most commonly used relative pronouns are mentioned below. Like ये वो pronouns हैं जो कि यूज़ होते हैं उन nouns के लिए जिनका पहले से जिक्र किया गया हो, और या ये दूसरी तरह से sentences को join करने के लिए भी यूज़ किए जाते हैं. For example, whom, whoever, whomever, who, that, which, and whose. He does not know which book you need. He who hesitates is lost. The moment which is lost forever. Next, we have reflexive pronouns. Reflexive pronouns, also known as emphatic pronouns, emphasize or intensify nouns and pronouns, and we define it as a pronoun that ends in self or selves. ऐसे pronoun जो self या selves में end होते हैं उन्हें हम reflexive या emphatic या intensive pronoun भी कहते हैं. Intensive pronouns take place or they emphasize on its antecedent by referring back to another noun or pronoun used earlier in the sentence. For example, himself, myself, themselves, itself, herself, yourselves, ourselves, and themselves. I myself can do my work. Sam himself mends his shoes. Then we have demonstrative pronoun. Demonstrative pronouns are used to point something specific within a sentence. They represent a thing near or far in a distance or time. Demonstrative pronouns can be singular or plural. तो मेन जो demonstrative pronoun है हमारे पास वो कौन कौन से हैं? These, those, such, this, that. Sentence में इसके example है These are long trees. These are long roads. That is tall tree. These are merely excuses. Both cars are good, but this is better than that. Next we have interrogative pronouns. An interrogative pronoun often stands for something that we are not aware of yet because we are asking about it. We use these pronouns specifically to ask questions. These pronouns are special because they all start with WH, which is quite easy to remember. ये WH, whose, what, whom, which and who, इनसे ये स्टार्ट होते हैं और इसमें हम क्या पूछते हैं, हम इसमें कुछ क्वेश्चन पूछ रहे होते हैं और ये क्वेश्चन वही क्वेश्चन है जो हम वक की साउंड से स्टार्ट करते हैं. व्हाट इज़ योर नेम? हुज इज़ दिस बुक? विच इज़ योर फेवरेट चॉकलेट? whom आर यू टॉकिंग अबाउट? तो ये सारे हमारे पास इसमें जो व्हाट, whose, which, whom आ जाते हैं इनको हम क्या कहते हैं? इंट्रोगेटिव प्रोनाउंस. Then we have distributive pronouns. Distributive pronoun is a pronoun that describes a member of a group separately from the group and not collectively or including in that group. It refers to a thing or a person in a group. ये ग्रुप में किसी पर्सन या स्पेसिफिक किसी थिंग के बारे में बात करता है. We use this pronoun to describe all the individual members of a particular group. Distributive pronouns are commonly used with plural noun and singular verb. Distributive pronouns that are commonly used are each, either, every, neither, none, everyone, and any. For example, each of the men received a reward. They cheated one another. So we see here that each is too specific for a single person from the group, and one is also specifically single person from the group. So we have talked about pronouns. Let's recap. There are different kinds of pronouns. We have all those personal pronoun, then we have possessive pronouns, indefinite pronoun, relative pronoun, reflexive pronoun, demonstrative pronoun, interrogative pronoun, and distributive pronoun. That was all about pronoun. Thank you. Please like, subscribe, and share. Allah Hafiz.